David, you want to come back?
Yeah, I mean, I think the picture isn't quite as dismal in the sense that, I mean, one of the biggest criticisms of every report, is the disaggregation of government, the fragmentation of government, the lack of clear directions, and the fact, and the lack of clear requirements. It's always just targets. I hope you've all seen the strategy for sustainable construction that was produced last June, signed by 7 departments, not by Treasury, and they're all on different agendas. So there is a problem there, but I think there's a silver lining. The government will move as soon as public opinion will let it, and it's waiting for that to happen. And there are signs. There's no doubt at all that public opinion is just coming to a tipping point, certainly in the younger generation. And when you think back how public opinion in Britain was, I can remember when public opinion, when someone said you shouldn't drink and drive, have one for the road, it'll be all right. Gosh, I drove back with 10 pints and said, wow, great. I mean, that was going back to the 60s. I remember after many a rugby match. And then public opinion suddenly said, no, come on, we will not allow that. That's criminal. You will not do that. Smoking in public, wearing of seatbelts, infringement of civil liberties. It'll never happen in Britain. Smoking in Irish pubs. Oh, blimey, never ban that. What's happened? Bang. And now you go in a pub and somebody's smoking. You think, oh, hang on, what's that? Public opinion can shift very quickly, and there are no doubt that there's signs that. The only other point I would just make very, very briefly is that you should all have a look at there is an ISO which has come out, 15686, recently launched. It's very good, and that does include embedded energy, and it does include demolition. It's a very clear guide, and now that's a way of doing it. So have a look at that. It's helpful.
Thanks very much. I've got to apologise to those people who were expecting to ask questions this afternoon. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. So that's the end of today's programme. What I can say is that we are planning further construction question times in the future, where I'm sure you'll have the opportunity to ask some questions at that particular stage. I would also draw your attention to the fact that the Bristol Constructing Excellence Club is instigating a whole series of what they're calling Here to Learn workshops. And a strong focus of those Here to Learn workshops is about addressing sustainability nationally and in the region. So I would commend you to that.
And if any of you come from Gloucestershire, there is a very active club in Gloucestershire as well.
So, again, apologies to those of you who weren't able to get your questions in on this occasion. But I really didn't want to prevent the really excellent discussion that's been going on. So a big thank you to all the panel members and to you as our audience for coming here today to the University of the West of England and taking part in this first programme. So until the next edition of Construction Question Time, goodbye from us all here at the University of the West of England in Bristol. Thank you.